This video is about doing research from Texas to locate Sloan's Ford in Pennsylvania. The text shown here is from the 1882 book that is titled History of Fayette County, Pennsylvania. It references Sloan's Ford as being located on a road that ran from Confluence to Dunbar's Camp. The town of Confluence is at a place where three waterways join. That makes the place look like a turkey foot on maps. I was living in Texas when I first encountered this reference to Sloan's Ford back in 2013. I decided to try to determine the location of the ford and then fly up and see if I could find any physical evidence. The 1882 book indicates that Sloan's Ford was named after John Sloan. The first clue was this 1832 map, which is included in the 1882 book. It shows the location of Dunbar's Camp. It also shows the location of Turkey Foot. That made it easy to find the general location of Sloan's Ford, which is circled here in red. The map illustrates Sloan's Ford as being north of and near the mouth of a stream that has two spring heads. The two spring heads are identified here using blue arrows. This 1933 topographic map identifies the name of the stream. It is Hen Run. The illustrated route of the road has changed. It no longer fords the Youghiogheny River. Instead, it turns north and a bridge carries traffic over the river. I came to the conclusion that in the old days, the road probably forded the river in the circled area instead of turning north. Now it was time to see if John Sloan actually owned the property at this projected fording site. This is the Warrant Township map of Henry Clay Township in Fayette County, Pennsylvania. It illustrates the two headwaters of Hen Run. The map indicates that Hen Run crosses property of John Sloan. That property does not, however, seem to extend to the Youghiogheny River in the right place to encompass the fording site. The map also indicates that Henry Abram had property that was located north of and adjoining the John Sloan property. Although the warrant map is confusing, Sloan's 368-acre property actually included the land identified as belonging to Henry Abram Jr. This is Abram's 368-acre survey. It includes the Sloan property that is shown on the warrant map, and it extends to the river. This is page 65 of the Fayette County Warrant Register. It shows that Abram's survey was patented to John Sloan. This puts John Sloan at the approximate location of the fording site. Even though the 1933 topographic map did not show the fording site, this 1939 aerial photo shows a fording site at the turn in the road. The fording site is about the right distance north of Hen Run and right where I thought it should be. The road used to go straight across the river. As you can see here, the road crossed the river at an island. This photo gave me enough information to estimate the GPS coordinates of the fording site. The next step was to fly up from Texas to see if there was any remaining physical evidence. After flying to Pennsylvania, I drove to Fayette County. Then I plugged the coordinates into my GPS unit and went to the location. This 2013 photo shows what I found on the riverbank. A deeply sunken road going down to the river. Sloan's Ford. This 2013 photo shows the river and a small island at the fording site. This photo was taken from Fayette County looking east toward the river. After returning home to Texas, I discussed the fording site with a friend. In 2014, he took this picture for me. It shows Sloan's Ford from the Somerset County side of the river. This 2014 photo was taken from about the same spot in Somerset County as the previous photo. It shows the road climbing up the hill from Sloan's Ford. Today, in 2022, I came across this map. It is from the 1872 Atlas of Fayette County. It is drawn to better scale compared to the 1832 map and shows the fording site. If I had this map back in 2013, it would have been much easier to find the fording site. This is the end of the presentation.